Hello, everybody on YouTube. I'm going to let the Zoom participants in a moment, and really encourage you to click on the link that you see in the YouTube description, and it's also in the chat, and that link will allow you to join our Zoom with us. So you'll get more out of it if you can join us live. If you can't, I realize that the time zones are crazy and all of that. So if you can't, you can't. But if you can, follow that link. Also, of course, if you're seeing this, subscribe, please, and hit the notification bell. And then you'll get notifications. I've got screens all over the place, so that's why I'm looking away from the camera. I keep forgetting. All right, let's train together soon. Here we go. Hello, hello. No Europeans today so far. That's unusual, but good to see you guys. All right. Let me click one more thing now. And still one more thing. All right. Here we go. Small group today. All right, let's expand. Draw everything in and imagine compression right here. Again. And again. Still expanding into the palms. All right, let's bow in. Shomani. There. Hey. お願いします。Towards the toes. I stretch up and turn. Other side. And leaning back and turn. Other side. Towards the toes. Eyelids wide. And towards the toes on the one side. Other side. Down the center. and turn. Other side. Down the center. Feet together. Loosen them up. And pull your center towards your feet. And open the rib cage. And turn. Other side. And turn. Right, and circles with the ankles. I guess the feet more accurately. Other way. Alternate. And bend the toes. Other way. And lengthen them. And widen them. And massage. Right, and pounding. Pick it up. Foot. Circles. Other way. And both ways. I bend the toes. Other way. And lengthen them. Widen them. Right, massage. Right, and pounding. Shake it out. Right on your stomach. Rise up. To the side. Other side. Alternate. Right, and child's pose. Right, to the side. Other side. Right, drop a shoulder. And other shoulder. And drop a shoulder and roll the arm. Other side. Right. Onto the toes, the balls of the feet. Right, and up. And circles with the knees. Other side, other way. And alternate. Bend them. And touch toes. Bend again. And touch the toes again. And legs wide. Other side. Drop the shoulder. Other side. And alternate. And all the way down. Other side. And then body on the center line. Drop a shoulder. Other side. And alternate. Height. Scoop it up. Push it to the ceiling. Bring the energy in, compress it, and then expand it upwards. Scoop it up into your center, expand it past. Circles with the head. Other way. Side to side. And the other side to side. Then hands up over your head like this. One step forward. Shift the weight onto the forward foot and stretch to the outside. Again. Switch the feet. And switch again. Remember to stretch the hands up as you turn. Nice. Okay. Then this one. Other hand. Good setters. Then from below. Switch to the other hand. Then kotegaishi. From up to down. Other hand. And then sankyo. Other hand. Yes. Then this one. Other hand. Switch again. And switch again. And shake them out. And again. And again, big one this time. Reach out, bring it in, compress, expand, reach out, compress. All right, right foot 65 degrees off your center line, and then left foot 4 foot lengths forward. Let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Usually it's a bigger stance than what we would guess. Yeah. Okay, and then let's take the shoulders up to the ears as much as you can. Then take them back as far as you can. Then drop them down as much as you can. All right, here we go. Keep them like that, by the way. That's the point. Like, ho, 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 ho. All right, left foot 65 degrees now. And then the right one, 4 foot lengths forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Shoulders up, back, down. Okay, when the hands come forward, then the chest is going to want to collapse. Don't let it. Okay. Ho, ho, A 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 ho. Chest still open. Shoulders still back. Right. Expand, breathe in. Let it out slowly. Right. Again. Out slowly. Once more. Right. All right. I need to check this little red spot here. What's going on? Oh, no, that's okay. All right. Let's start off with our Jo today. And if you don't have room to swing a Jo, you can use something smaller, or even just your imagination, an imaginary stick. But if you've got the space, then we'll use Jo. Great, great, okay. And let's bow into each other. Yeah, okay. And Siris, you ready? We hold the Jo like this these days. There's a more formal way of bowing. There you go. Yeah. Hi. Onegaishimasu. Excellent. Yeah. And here, here. All right. So we're going to start off with the kata that we've been doing. And Cliff, I think you've done it a number of times now. And Siris, I don't know if you've ever done it. Maybe just a few times though, certainly not as much as Cliff if you have at all. So we're going to take it slowly, and of course, Zeres, you know, think of the choreography. Once you start to feel comfortable with the choreography, which foot goes where and all of that, then remind yourself to check in on your alignment. Cliff, you're so comfortable with this now that I think you can really focus a lot on that. So see if you can keep this going on, that when we take the shoulders up, back, down. It's really hard with the Jo, but it's great practice. All right, so let's just do the first three, actually, just in case this is completely new for Ceres or that she needs review. So we stand with our feet at 90-degree angle, and the left foot is facing forward. And the Jo is right next to the toes of the left foot, okay? And the heels are together, okay? And again, it's not here, it's right here. So wherever your center line is, we line up that left foot right next to that center line. And then the right foot goes at a right angle out from that center line. Oh, looking good, Zeres. Great. Okay. And shoulders up, back, down. Even more, Zeres. Yeah, shoulders way up to your ears, shoulders way back, and then shoulder blades way down. Oh, that's looking better. Okay. And then to begin, we just let the bottom of the Jo ride up to our right hand. Okay. This is a point where if Numata Sensei is teaching, he says sutto. It's a Japanese word for, we don't really have a good translation in English. It's kind of like swoosh or whoosh, like that. I'll give you the side view of it. If I'm facing forward, it just whoosh, comes right up. And then both hands go to the end. Each hand goes to the end for this particular kata. So again, I fix my posture. I focus forward, by the way, and it comes right out. Okay, so I'll line myself up again with the camera. And we'll just do the first three. So Jo down again, as it is. Yeah. Okay. Then, yeah, it lifts. And 8. So the first strike is to our would-be attacker's throat. Okay. So throat level. And the jo is tracing the center line. So this hand is over here, not over here. It's here. So that it's straight. Sorry, gotta line myself up with the camera. A wide angle lens has a big extreme impact. Okay, and then we want to stay in hummy body. We want to keep this shoulder, this back shoulder hidden. Okay, nice, Cliff. Yeah, I'm still not in line with my camera. If I move it an inch, it looks so different on the camera. Okay, then front foot comes back and the right hand goes back. So now our hands are at each end once again. We keep our knees bent. We don't come up like this. We keep the knees bent. Then our right foot steps back. And it's a strike to the knee of another would-be attacker behind us now. And by the way, this one, this backward strike, the body has a very forward-like intention. Okay, so we're not striking back like this, with our knees like this. We're striking back, but still focus with our weight on the forward leg. Okay, and chest is open. So like this, and that back shoulder, again or still, is hidden. Then the back foot, the right foot, comes forward straight while the jo arcs out and hits my furniture. Okay, and we strike to the knee of the front attacker. Okay, and there's so much leverage involved in jo, and so we employ that leverage. And this one, the backhand is coming to about the left lapel or somewhere between left and middle. Okay, so here, this is exactly middle. It's about here. Yeah. So for this part of the kata, the jo will not trace the center line. You'd have to come to this side of the chest, which is the last 2 strikes in this particular kata. But anyway, that's more for information for Cliff. And that is just getting you up to speed. Okay, let's try those 3 again. Make sure you don't smash things in your home. Right. Comes up. Right. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Again. Feet at a 90-degree angle. Feet are 90 degrees. There you go. Right. 1, 2, 3. Song. Okay. Yes. One more point then. The first 2 strikes were in irimi body. Second 2 strikes were in hummy body. So, since we've been on Zoom, I'm just fascinated by all the transitions. So, especially for Cliff, this transition here, not yet, not yet. This transition now, this front foot is already going to 65. And then where we can land easily in hummy. Yeah. And be careful, it's looking good, Cliff, but a reminder, I still catch myself sometimes ever so slightly collapsing this knee inwards a little bit and even coming into irimi body sometimes. We want to be, yeah, yours is looking good. It's looking good, but it's so easy to collapse slightly. So we want to be aware of it, that's all. Yeah, and so stay aware of it, it's looking good. And then we're in Hammi body, which you are. It's looking good, looking good. Okay, again, those three. Right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, Cliff. So what you're doing after this strike here, you're stepping forward with the back foot, which is great. And then when you land, you let this one drop into 65 degrees, this back foot, okay? But it'll be easier on your body and more efficient in a couple other ways, I think. If before you leave this back strike, if you already move this front foot, move it, and then you're right there. You don't end up grinding the joints on that turn. Yeah, nice. It's a nice transit. Yeah, exactly. That was the detail that I thought, oh, you could have turned it even more, and then you did. Yeah. Okay, let's do those three again. Okay. And 1, 2, 65. 3. Yes. Yes, should feel better too. Okay, then we're gonna release this left hand, and the Jo, with the laws of physics and gravity and such, the Jo is gonna flip a little bit. Okay, so we let go with this, it flips. We use the right hand to make the flip even more strong. And as we do it, we step back. Then same 3 strikes on the other side. To the throat, the knee of the back attacker, 65 degrees with the front foot so that I can land in Hammi. Yeah, it's simple, but yeah, great, Cliff. Such a simple thing, huh? But it's like when I discovered it, I was like, oh man, this is great. Okay, let's do these 6 now. All right, here we go. All right. 1, 2, 65. 3. Flip. 4. 5. 65 degrees. 6. And again. So body is irimi, irimi, hammi. Irimi, irimi, hammi. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let it flip. 4, 5, 65, 6. Just check, make sure you don't turn too much. Let's see. Yeah, great. Okay, check the time. Cow. Okay, then let's do those 6 again. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Oh, and then Cliff, looks like at the end there, you're somewhere between Hammi and Irimi in your body. So turn your belly button a little bit more towards your camera, I think. It could just be the camera. Other way. Yeah, there you go. It could just be the camera angle. That's one of the, so it looked like you were kind of over here, but it could be just the lines of the camera and stuff. So instead of here, it looked like you're kind of here, like almost Irimi. You can hear me, right? Yeah, okay, okay. Okay. All right, let's continue. Not sure what you're saying. Oh, just hard to see the details. Okay, so if I'm closer, then yeah. So when you ended, it looked like you were almost in irimi body. So irimi body would be here, right? Hamme body here, and you're kind of in between the two. So again, shomen, hamme, irimi, but you were sort of almost like too far here. So very, very detailed stuff. Yeah. The point is, again, this forward knee strike, it's really easy to collapse this front knee. And another thing that's really easy to happen is to end up in irimi. But you don't really want irimi, because then that leaves this open for this step of the way. Let's continue. Let's do 10. Go up to 10. All right. Height. Right. 8. Knee. 65 degrees. Song. Shi. Go. 65 degrees. Roku. Then right hand rolls over the end. Nana. Hachi. Right hand switches again. Q. Ju. Almost. Let me show it again. So 6 is this knee strike. That's 6. And then for 7, we take this backhand, we roll it around like this. Okay. And we bring the foot back at the same time. We block, deflect, take the right hand towards the center and spin it. And what is that? Nanahachi. Now take the right hand and just disengage it to switch it from here to here. That's all. It feels weird, especially for the advanced people. It feels weird to simply let go, but that's the one that we're being taught. So we simply let go and switch it over to sakate and bring the foot back when we do it. And then here. We roll the wrists to take the shock. End hand comes towards the middle. Kesa. There it is. Very nice. Yeah. Again. Right. 8. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Yes. Switch to the right. Yes. 9. 10. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it again. Those 10. Just to get some fluidity. Right. 8. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Roll the right hand. 7. 8. Right hand switches to sakate. 9. 10. Very nice. And I think just for seres, so for example, if we're holding sword, we always hold it in sakate with this. But if we switch a hand to this. This is called, I'm sorry, this is junte. This is sakate. So sometimes you'll hear me say palm down. Well, anyway, sakate is very clear. If you memorize that word, then it's very efficient communication. So I'll say sakate sometimes. Okay, junte, sakate. Let's do 10 again. Here we go. はい。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、逆手、9、10。Okay. Now, let's try something that's freakier than it sounds like it would be. Let's just set the jo aside for a moment. We'll pick it back up. We're going to try first just the first 6 of the kata with no jo. Harder than you might imagine. Okay, so it's shadow jo, so to speak. So the feet 90 degrees. We have the jo right here, shoulders up, back, and down. Just the first 6. Right. I would bring the jo up, hands at each end. Right. 8. Back. Knee. 65 degrees. Song. Let it flip. Shi. Go. 65 degrees. Roku. Oh, be careful, Cliff. Turn a little bit. Again, you're kind of a little bit too much, almost irimi. You want to be more in hammi. Belly button more towards the camera. There you go. Yes. Yeah, this one's good. Anyway, the point is that when you've got the jo, it supports you, doesn't it? So it's hard to have this hand too wrong when there's a jo that the other hand is holding on to. Okay, so it wouldn't suddenly go down. It wouldn't suddenly go down here or be suddenly up here, right? But without the jo, you have to really think about where these hands are. And for example, when we do this tsuki to the throat, with the jo, it's immediately evident to me. With the jo and with the camera and the screen, it's immediately evident to me if my hand is out here. I can see the jo is not on the center line, so I can correct it. But when we're doing it without the jo, obviously, this might feel just fine, but it should be here. All right? And then when we come back for the backward strike, this front hand comes back. Oh, sorry. What is it? So here, and the back hand comes back, but the front hand stays there, doesn't it? On this way back. And then the strike behind, only this left hand moves. So these things are really, really interesting without the jo. We have to depend on ourselves. And this is a real gauge as to how much you're embodying this practice. Let's try it without the jo again. Just the 6 steps. Hi, shoulders up and back and down. Okay. So we take the jo into both hands. Right. 1, 2, 3, flip, 4, 5, Roku. Great. Hum me, not eating me body, Cliff, but hum me body. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. That's really, really common. I catch myself doing that all the time. Okay, let's do it with the Jo again. Just the 6. Pay attention to what the hands are doing, because especially Cliff, you're looking really good with the Jo now. Really comfortable. Is that your dog? If you have the space, do it with the Jo. If not, without is fine. But what a cutie. All right. So this time, anything that wasn't so clear while we were doing it, you can see, oh yeah, what do my hands do when I have the Jo? So here we go. Right. Right. Each. So it's just the right hand that moved. Now just the right hand moves once again when we come back. Now only the left hand moves. Neat. And now mostly the right hand moves, but the left does a little bit too. And we let go. Hands to each end. Then only the left hand moves. 8. Now only the left once again. And now only the right. 8. And now kind of both, but mostly the left. Again. It's interesting. All right, here we go. Right. 8. Neat. 3. Let it flip. 4. 5. 6. Hum me. Oh, better, Cliff. Better. You can still move the tiniest bit into your. There you go. That's even better. Yep. Yeah. Okay. And let's set it aside again. Okay, we got the Jo, just those 6. Right, it comes into the right hand, hands at each end. Right, 8. Just the right hand moves. Now the left. Neat. Now both. Song. It flips. End and end. Shi. Go. Soku. Yeah. Yeah. And again. Let's do it again. Right. Hand on the Jo. Right. Bring it up to the right hand. Hands to each end. Right. Each right hand. And then right hand only. Coming back. And then left hand only. Neat. Nice, Cliff. Song. Let it flip. Hand at each end. Shi, only left hand. Coming back, only left hand. Now right hand. Go. Roku. Very nice. Again. Shoulders up, back and down. Hand on the Jo. Right, bring it up to the right. Hands at each end. Right, feet. Just the right. Now just the right again, coming back. Now just the left. Neat. Both sunk. Flips, hands at each end. Shi. Go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. One more time, I think. I think just once more. All right. Right. Bring it up to the right. Hands at each end. Right. Each. Comes back. Yes. Neat. San. Shi. Go. Loku. Dog is so cute. Very, very cute. Okay. And let's continue. Let's pick up the Joe again. Aw, I hate to do this to your dog. Every time we set the Joe aside, he comes back, and then we pick up sticks and put him in danger. Okay. Shoulders up, back, down. Let's go to 10 this time. All right. Hands at each end. 8. Neat. 3. 4. 5. 6. Roll the right hand over. 7. 今朝 8. Sakate with the right hand. 9. 10. Yes. And again. Shoulders up, back, down. Right, here we go. Bring it up. Hands at each end. By the way, sorry, let me interrupt myself here. And I even apologized to myself, didn't I? That's funny. Anyway, at the beginning, we bring the back end of the Jo up to our right hand. Then we take each hand to the end. And then this sets you up perfectly for a proper ski. So a lot of people, they'll do ski like this, but really this left hand is supposed to, the front hand is supposed to be stationary. Okay? So Cliff, as far as I can see, yours are always looking good in that regard, but a good insight as far as like when we pick it up and the hands go to each end, you're already set up for it. And then for Zeres being still a white belt, this is probably very helpful info. Okay, so we just want to keep this left hand stationary. And then comes back and back like this. As I said before, this front leg, interestingly, stays bent. Back leg is straight. So we've got the front strike with this stance, straight leg, bent leg. And now we've got the back strike, straight leg, bent leg. It's the same. Okay? So, all right, let's do, again, 1 through 10. So when we pick it up, immediately each hand goes to each end of the Jo. In fact, why don't I do it? Why don't I? Oh, it's gonna throw you off if I do side view. Maybe 2. Yeah, should we try it, Cliff? Okay, let's try it. Hopefully, I won't smash my TV or anything either. So, okay, I'm gonna give you a side view, and then we'll know whether we should ever do it again or not. So here we go. Right, up to both hands at each end. 8 each. Knee. 65 degrees. Song. Let it flip. Shi. Go. Roku. Roll the back hand over. 7. 8. Q, Ju. I wonder, I'm getting the sense that maybe it would be that you guys are hoping that I could be closer. I don't know. But if I do, then I run the risk of smashing TVs and sofas and stuff. So, okay. Okay, and let's try another one with me head on. Up to 10 once again. And 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay, and then Cliff, there's one minor thing that comes from all your experience, I think, but it's we're doing it a little differently. So again, here's my center line right here, okay? And after this knee strike, I roll the hand around, you've got that fine. And then we come around here, you're still fine. And then the kata that we're working on, this left foot stays where it is. Okay, it stays, this one here, stays where it is. And now I'm back on the center line and hitting kesagiri. You're doing something that looks really nice. It looks really nice. You're doing this, and then this, and you're taking your left foot back here so that you're at about a 45-degree angle off of the line. So, and I remember doing that with a certain kumitachi, but I don't remember which one. And it feels nice, actually. But anyway, this one that Nimata Sensei has given us, it's from here. Left foot stays on the far side of the center line. And then we come on, we're on the center line. Maybe it's his background in sword. Well, I don't know. So anyway, minor thing. Just a step with the right, not a step with the right and a backward tenshin with the left. Yeah, yeah. Here and here. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Just puts you in a slightly different position. And you and I know that slightly, the word slightly in weapons work can change everything dramatically. Subtle changes make a huge difference sometimes, as we know. Okay, so let's try 10 now without the Joe. Your dog will probably come back. Smart dog, by the way. Okay, 10. The 10 steps without the Joe. Okay. I raise it to the right hand. Hand at each end. Right hand only. Each. Right hand only coming back. And now left hand only for the back strike. Ni. Both hands. Hammi body. So think about if you're in hammi body. Nice Cliff. Let it flip. Hand at each end. Sheep. Left hand only coming back. Then right hand only. Right. For the back strike. Go. Right. Roku. Both hands. Are you in hammi body? All right, roll the right hand over, coming back. Shichi. Hachi. Switch the right hand grip to sakate. Q. Bring the left hand to the middle, let it like a propeller. And Ju. So weird without the Jo, isn't it? Let's pick up the Jo again and see what the heck our hands are doing. And let's see what time it is. Holy cow. Okay, here we go. We'll go slowly again. Right, lift it up, hands at each end. Right, each, only the right. Coming back, only the right. And now, ni, only the left. Both, and hammi body. Sang. Nice, Cliff. This side is really nice. Now, shi, only the left hand. Only the left coming back. Only the right striking back. Go. Right. Roku and hammi body. Yes. Roll the right hand over. Nana. Right hand comes towards the left, and the jo is like a propeller. Hachi. Right hand switches to sakate as we come back and out. Q. Left hand comes towards the right, and it goes like a propeller. Ju. And hammi body. Okay, nice. And let's start with out again. Okay, hand on the jo. Now lift it to the right. Hand at each end. And right hand only, each. Right hand only retracting. And then left hand only, ni, for the backward strike. And it's sang for both. Let it flip. Hands at each end. Now left only. Yon. Retract. Hands at each end. Right hand only. Go. Now both hands. Roku. I roll the right hand over. Retract. Nana. Right hand comes towards the left. Everything starts to move like a propeller. Other end of the jo just lands in your free hand, your left hand. Hachi. Sakate with the right hand as you retract and up. Left hand comes towards the right and it moves like a propeller, bringing it into the other end into your right hand. Ju. In hammi body. Yeah. Yeah. So one more thing. Cliff, you're doing this beautifully, but you've done it for so many years, you might not be thinking of it, but also for Ceres, so that she can see how this works. So you'll notice, Ceres, that Cliff and I, we're coming here on this block or deflection, and in real life, we're deflecting from a strike. Somebody's coming with a strike here, and we get out of the way and we allow them to hit the jo. Okay, so that kind of helps this propeller motion anyway, but we kind of capitalize on that. We do the block, they hit that, and we capitalize on the momentum caused by their strike. And so and how do we capitalize on it? We let go with this right hand. But when we're doing all this shadow stuff and we don't really have a partner, we might even give it a little bit of a push when we let go. Okay? But anyway, we bring it to the other hand. And then we let go with the other hand. And with this propeller motion, this left hand is only moving from here to here. I don't know if you've ever thought of that in the last 10, 15 years, Cliff. Because once we start doing that, you know, when we first do weapons work and we start doing this, we get used to it really quickly. And you're already doing it with the jo. But without the jo, sometimes our brain just like pops, even though we're doing it beautifully with the jo. So really, this left hand moves from here to here. Sometimes it doesn't need to move at all, or just like about 4 or 5 inches. I'll see if I can get closer. So here. I just need to make sure I don't smash something. Here. Okay, or if I give you the side view, let me give you the side view this way, I think. Here, 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 here. So it moves like what? 4 to 6 inches forward. That's all, and it stays on its line. Yeah, so if my right hand is my back hand, it comes up towards the left. So the left is only moving this much. There, and then your left, yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's incredibly efficient. Feels really nice once you get used to it. And again, I think, Cliff, we're probably revisiting something from your first Q days or something, but boy, it's really cool to revisit this beginner stuff, this basic foundational stuff once you're high level. Okay, let's see the time. Arr, we're a minute over. How'd that happen? Okay, let's wrap it up. Let's bow out. Kind of abrupt, but arigatou gozaimashita. Right, let's put them away. Okay. All right, let's expand. Just one big expansion into Gasho. Right, let's bow out. Shomani. Hey. Arigatou gozaimashita. Right. All right. Feel free to unmute. Zeres, great to see you back. We missed you.
It's good to be back.
Oh, good. Good. Everything okay? Family okay? Everybody safe and healthy?
I'm okay. My family's okay. My family members
Good.
have the vaccine, but I'm at the young